Clive is there so with Vybz Studio talk, and today we come to talk about the crime and violence what they go on in our country Jamaica. We're there so today in studio with Big Stone and Kool, One Nation Together, All Island Peace Store, ESPN FM 89, and the work they are doing to end the senseless killing in our beautiful country Jamaica. Now Big Stone and Kool would like to voice their own opinion on our situation right now today in Jamaica. How many people dying daily? Why? And what can we do to at least try to help our homeland? Big Stone.
Well, first of all, my name is Claude Sinclair, but everybody knows me as a blogger, as Big Stone. I am a patriotic Jamaican. I'm a conscious Jamaican, Rastaman, that believe in the love and the liberty of my little island, Jamaica. I care about this island from the hard core of my heart. And anything that is negative about my country, I personally feel affected by it. But we cannot just sit here and not do anything. We have to voice our opinions and we have to show our concern. And hopefully, people scattered far and wide, and we're talking about Jamaicans scattered far and wide, can also show their concern and reach out to their fellow Jamaicans and to help to see if we can make this country a better country. We believe in motivating our youngsters because we have seen where a lot of people have failed miserably. And we're not here to point fingers at any one person. We're just here to do our little part to help as much as we can individually and concertedly to see how best we can get this island back to where it was. I know we can never get it back to exactly where we were, say 40, 50 years ago, but we can clean it up to a tolerable level where people can feel a sense of pride, a sense of dignity, a sense of freedom, a sense of peace, and to move through our island peacefully. Jamaica is experiencing a fad, because I must call it a fad, the wanton killing of our people. And guess what? It is not affecting the tourism industry in any way, shape, or form. When tourists come to Jamaica, we revere them, we love them, we honor them, and we show them this beautiful country. Once in a blue moon, there might be an isolated case where a tourist might get caught up in the mayhem. So this is not really saying it to scare anyone from this beautiful island. We're still the pearl of the Caribbean. But this is just to inform fellow Jamaicans scattered all across the world that remember your little island. Keep in touch with your loved ones. Know what your picnic them doing. Some people have not touched base with their loved ones for years. Why? I don't know. Some people are afraid to even send a few dollars to their loved one. I don't know the reason for that either. I'm just saying, open up, reason with the fellow Jamaicans abroad, and anything that you can do to help and motivate a fellow Jamaican, do that. We have started now the One Nation, All Island Peace Tour, and we have to big up Class FM Radio 89 for believing in the works that we're planning on doing in this country to rid this country of the wanton killing and murder that has been affecting us.
That was Big Stone right there. So now we're gonna talk to Kool. So Kool, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you think about the situation right now today in Jamaica?
Well, first of all, I must say greetings and blessings to my fellow Jamaicans far and wide and here at home. I am Fair Britain, but most people call me Kool because that's my recording artist name, and I'm also a very accomplished author. I've written several books, including my latest work, which is called With Me, Everything is Possible. It's a motivational book. But as it relates to our current situation, the crime and violence, it is unrestful, so to speak, and intolerable. And as Big Stone has just said, it is very important that we get all Jamaicans on board, not just the Jamaicans that are within the confines of the shore, but far and wide from Sweden, Norway, Finland, Germany, America, wherever you are as Jamaicans, it is our responsibility for us to take the welfare of our country into our own hands. And we cannot just rely on established institutions, the church or the government alone. We all have a role to play. And it's very important that each citizen, and it doesn't matter where you are or whatever citizen you may own, if you were birthed in Jamaica, we still consider you a Jamaican. And it is all of us collectively will make this difference and minimize this intolerable crime that is currently affecting us.
Yeah, so we there saw Clive Lawrence, Big Stone and Kool. And we have a reason about the killing, the crime and the violence what are going on in Jamaica. We can't just blame it on scammers. We can't just blame it on poverty. We can't just blame it on the government. You understand? We all, as Jamaica, need to work together with when it comes to things like this. You understand our situation? Because this they go down too far. And Jamaica, we all know Jamaica is a beautiful place. You understand? And as me and Big Stone, sorry for that. As me and Big Stone when I talk today, and he must say, boy, the rate, the amount of people already dead for this year, it's over like, when you say again, Big Stone, about the party?
About 930 based on the news.
930 people. Yeah. Based on what the media saying. Well, if it really so much people we losing, you know, in a small country like Jamaica, you understand the dot on the map, as them always call it, the dot. Who ever really live at Jamaica or who ever stay there if everybody ever turn from each other and kill each other for no reason, senseless killing, small money killing, robbing, pickpocket. It's just like anything because it's not only crime and violence in Jamaica. Me also when we make a video about the drivers, for the drivers, bikers and drivers or whatever, riders, whosoever, the people in on the street. And when I try to say we go more take more cautious on the road because people are lose them life in some car accident when I look good. But today is not the day we are going to talk about car accident and bike accident. We are talking about the killing what are going on, which part in the space of a week or more than 20 people dead in Montego Bay. Today I go up on Facebook and me see about a few picture posts with dead man lay down a ground with bullet wound. Dead. End time. So make a reason with Big Stone and Kool a little bit now and see what we can do for help our country because no matter where we're in the world and no matter which part of far we run go, we still a return home. So Big Stone.
Yeah, well, a lot of people, as you said before, because of this new thing, and it's not really new, it's been around for a while, but it's now exposed to the world. They call it lottery scamming. A lot of people pointing fingers and say lotto scamming is responsible. But how could lotto scamming be responsible when this has been going on for 25, 30, 40 years? We're just getting the knack of it because we have social media and the internet to expose some of these things. But this has been going on for quite some time. And we have to look at what is causing this to really happen. I personally see parenting as one of the major contributors. Because, as they say, learning begins at your house, at your home, and it begins with a mother and it begins with a father. And for too long, the fathers, them, not all of them, but most of them, just impregnate these young girls and step away and allow the young girl to mother these children. Now, when you have an immature young woman who's left alone, because mama and papa don't deal with them no more after that, you know. Once you get pregnant and breed, the amount of money them spend for you and so them consider it loss.
For real. Me no cut your big Stone. Me no cut your sorry boss. But the thing is that's another thing. what me when I have a reason the other day, and when I look on where all of this start, where all I come from, and since you say about this young girls getting pregnant and then the father step away, it come back to me now, and me really agree with what you say because me look on it on my own, you understand, and me I say no. If you take a look on it, most of these people, kids who suffer, if you grow up, these are most of the kids who go out and do bad stuff. Or try if you go look it. As what the word them use, go look it. Me have to go in the street, go look it. And them are the most one who end up.
Them call it eat a food. Man, go eat a food. You know?
Eat a food, for real. Most of them ending up with gun in them hand. Rob, kill. You see them scamming. And the more money them make, and the more stupid thing, because if you check it out, when you see like the picture we talked about today earlier with this youth with a $60 juice in him hand and a what AK-47?
Yeah, man, 2 rifles in them.
Yeah. Think about it, which part?
These guns are very expensive guns in Jamaica.
Exactly.
These guns are valued at about 800,000 for the toilet.
For example, $1 million.
One bullet for one of these rifles is about 350, maybe gone up to about $500 for one warhead.
One number.
One of these rifles. When I use a gun, value 400 plus thousand, and them have 50 rounds in it, value at $500 per round.
I have a car.
It's a car money
I have
that.
a business.
They have a business.
Nice little taxi on the street, right?
Yeah, and yes, with that going on, and you say up now, go on, where, all them have a nice little investment in them, and
Yeah, the gun in him hand.
Not of proper parenting.
For real.
Yeah, because of lack of proper parenting, the breakdown of the family is very, very bad.
Yeah.
Children have been children and they're not smart themselves to take care of these children. So you find out that most of these youth end up on the streets.
Yeah, for real.
You understand?
And I have an example, in fact, an ongoing example of what Big Stone is saying.
Yeah.
My girlfriend that I currently have, she has 3 kids. One is 15, one is 9, and one is 4.
For real.
I came into her life a year ago, and the way in which the 15-year-old deals with her and the 9-year-old deals with her is completely different from the way the 4-year-old deals with her. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I have the 4-year-old under wraps.
Oh.
And I'm a wing. He's the only one that's thank you, please, excuse me, good morning, good afternoon to his mother.
Home training.
15-year-old. And before I entered her life, they were all loosey-goosey, so to speak. So it goes to show that if I were in the life, the 4-year-old would have taken the same part. But look at the problem we have to face. One household with three kids going into the world, and they no one to shape their character.
Yeah.
This is the fundamental of every human being on the planet: character. Excuse me, good morning, please, thank you. If you don't have that as a root,
The root.
because you use this throughout your entire life. At your job, you come into work, good morning, all of these kind of things. And without that, this is why we are where we are. This
The basic of life development.
basic of character, human character, is absent in our society based on the fact that the whole social fabric of our country is torn because we don't know what a relationship is.
For real, that's true.
A woman see a man have a little car, that's a relationship for her. Whoever must be couldn't get a baby because we know the boy realize have a thing to give me. And then she realized that that's not the case.
And that's the next thing. You know what happening right now even today in this modern world. Vanity. That is what you call relationship today, you know that?
Yeah.
True love.
That is the art of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of females in Jamaica, and this is not an attack on the good females, because we have a lot of them out there in our country. But a lot of females or to no fault of their own, I might add, doesn't know how to scout a potential husband or a nice father. They rest it solely on material advantage. And that is a tremendous problem because she doesn't take into account, because how can she, because she doesn't have any morality of her own. She doesn't take into account her boyfriend's morality. As long as when she call upon him for some credit or to take to buy some patty or piece of KFC, that's the guy for me.
Yeah.
It would be
Totally agree.
He not cheat, he's not instant anything.
Child molested.
That doesn't really matter. Just as long as when I need this credit to go online or to on WhatsApp, he can provide, and it's a serious thing that we have to grapple with right now.
Yeah, and it's simply called jealousy. That's what me call it. Reason why? Because if most of these girls was independent and have 2 feet to stand up at their own, right? Then they won't be looking for a guy to give anything. And this, when a child grow up in such an environment, what you think happen? That child gonna always growing up to looking for someone to give.
Easily molested because there's no trend set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no trend set, and that's what's affecting us. And not until we can grapple with parenting, like I said before.
Good parenting.
Get parenting under control, because that's where your child learns first.
Yeah.
Before they even go to school, it comes from mama and papa. Let's get back to a family unit. Let's get back to the village that raised the child. Because right about now, if you as an outsider see a child that is misbehaving in the streets, and you ever say anything good or bad, child, that person will attack you. Most people will attack you.
Violently.
Most people will curse you. They attack teachers, they fight teachers, they kill teachers. You know what I mean? I went to one school, I don't want to call the name, in Montego Bay, at the outskirts of Montego Bay. And while I was there, we was there to plan an old boy association kind of thing for the school. And while I was there, 5 different gangs got into a confrontation. Now, can you imagine, in an high school, you have 5 gangs operating in these schools.
Yeah.
What I saw appalled me, and I had to take action. I saw a 16-year-old drape a teacher after the teacher tells him that, listen, you can't run outside, class is in session, and I don't care what kind of noise is going on the outside, you cannot leave class. And because the mama in class movie, just like every other youth in the school, everybody wear a class, male and female.
Yeah.
Even that his gang member is in need of help, right? And drape up the teacher. I had to intervene and wrestle him and wrestle the teacher away from him and show him that, hey, I'm not going to stand there and watch you destroy our education system.
Yeah.
Because of good education that help I to get out of the problem that some of you guys are facing. You know what I mean? Them have a sign that said if you can read this, thank a teacher. They should be giving thanks to these teachers who work with less money, very underpaid job, right? And they do their best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For real.
So Jamaicans abroad, start to pay attention to your relatives, keep in touch with them. Send some things, come to them. Some people don't want to send nothing, come to them family in Jamaica.
True.
Yeah, man, some people are businessmen want to migrate and reach over there, so, and everything alright with them, they tend to forget what's going on there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, man, you have Jamaica, the other day, they deported over 42 Jamaicans from England.
42.
They've been there for over 60 years in England, but didn't get, what's the word I'm looking for? They didn't get,
Become citizens.
they didn't become citizens, or naturalized citizens, or didn't get their paperwork together.
Yeah.
Now, some of these people have no family members in Jamaica. Some of them have no skills. What can they contribute to this country? How will they get gainful employment? And I'm not saying everyone that got deported is like that, but some of them are.
Yeah.
So we're struck with these problems. Additional people coming in from the United States being deported who have no clue about Jamaica. There's no civic pride, there's no love, there's no loyalty to this country from these people. Some of them So that's where our problem is. We have a social problem, a problem where the word disrespect will cost you your life. If you look for a man toward Clive, it's like a man toward free him.
Yeah, for real. But Big Stone, Panam, your own opinion, right?
Yeah.
What you think what would your advice be the solution for solving or if we get down this crime rate in Jamaica right now?
And that's where One Nation comes in now.
Yeah.
One Nation is all about not just walking a good, not just talking a good talk, but walking the walk. One Nation means we go out into these volatile communities and reach out to the conscience, the heartstring, the heart of some of these youths. Truthfully, because a lot of people approach these youngsters and they have ulterior motive. You know what I mean? Politicians approach them, they are not sincere, and they have ulterior motive. They're looking at vote. You have the clergyman, which is the church, approach them, and they have ulterior motive. They're looking them to come to church so that them offering plate can get bigger. We have to speak the truth.
Yeah.
They really don't care about these youths out there. Their welfare, they're not business.
That's true. That's true.
And to add to what Big Stone is saying, that is the reason why we do not see any tangible method being applied as it relates to the reformation. Because you can't just go into these volatile community, you preach a nice little sermon, and perhaps you even convince one of these youth to baptize. But when you baptize now and you start going your church now, there is nothing. You realize you just have to pay some offering. And so we're not out to attack any institution or any organization. And you realize that his social status has not been changed. He's still living in one room with his 6 brothers. He still don't have a job. And even you, the pastor, couldn't even employ him to do your land because you still have that distrust. I remember it was all about using him in the first place. You had no real, genuine social. This is my brother, and my brother's problem is my problem. So they will reach you. That's not the whole concept. So you realize in what you call him backslide from the church, and you become more vicious. Why? Because once again you remember that his childhood ran back to tease him because his father did the same thing, ran away from him when he was only 5, and then he grew up hostile, and now he finally thought he found someone that genuinely cared, and he realized he was once again being used. So when he go up on the street now on a Jamaican term, his anger increased. Boy, I don't trust no man right now. See the gang, and this is my brother, my sister, my auntie, and they were dead for this cause, and they were dead for me kind of mindset.
Yeah.
One together is all about reaching out to our fellow Jamaicans. We're not bashing anyone. Your problem is our problem. When you're hungry, we're hungry because we are our brother's keeper. Because the peace and safety and prosperity of this nation rests on every single Jamaican. Not just a fraction of it, but every single. And until every man have a little thing put at their mouth before they go sleep, these problems it is difficult to solve.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult. And I must commend you on your earlier statement of actually being with a young lady with 3 children, one 15, one 9, and the other one a much younger one. You're a great human being, and a lot of people listening, a lot of young brothers listening, should actually take a page out of Kool's book. We have to be our brothers' keeper. We have to be serious. We have to be straightforward. We have to be honest in our approach of these youth. And guess what? These youth are fed a lethal dose of hopelessness. We have to reinstate that. We have to show them that, hey, in their headspace, their mindset, they can change that to positivity. You understand? If you use the pause of your mind, you don't need nobody.
Okay, so yo, now we're there, so now Vybz Studio talk, and this video is coming to an end right now. So we are gonna leave with a message. You understand? So Kool, when you leave the youth them with a message, for them can leave on.
My message would be hope. Never you give up hope. Some of the greatest achievements that this planet has ever known has been performed, shaped, and brought to life in the deepest of poverty. Some of the greatest books have written on only one slice of bread per day. So whatever your current situation might be, you should never give up hope. You should always reach for a higher purpose. And the gun is not it, my brother. Tyrannizing your brother is not it. It's always to find someone that is positive, that can impart some greater meaning to your life. Reach to that person, cling to him. And don't be afraid, even as young youths, to express what you're going through. Not keep it up inside and say, boy, I really want to tell a man, say, I feel that way, I can't take me soft. No. Speak to someone. Someone you know can help you with your situation. There is always hope.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. And I know, I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm reaching out to every single Jamaican in Jamaica and scattered right across the world, because we have Jamaicans everywhere. What we're feeling down here is not just our problem, it's your problem as well. We all must come together as a race of people, because Jamaicans are some of the greatest in everything. We're the greatest in athletics, we're the greatest in music, we're the greatest in everything. We don't want to be known as the greatest in killing people. We want to stop this. We want to learn how to bury our differences. We have to go back to the days of reasoning. You know what I mean? Talk to one another. If you have a problem, Brendan, discuss it. You might not like that person, discuss it with somebody else. And that person who you discuss it with that you like might be able to get to the person that you have a problem with. Wanted killing of our children. A 9-month baby was shot and killed. Execution style. A 2-year-old little boy, a future prime minister, was shot and killed. A 6-year-old, a 5-year-old. Come on, what are we doing? We have to wake up. We cannot afford to continue hurting ourselves like this. Jamaica, we are one beautiful people. Them say we're little bit, but we're Talawa. They call us the pearl of the Caribbean. We are all that and more. Because guess what? I had opportunities to live elsewhere in the world. And I don't care what is happening down here. Me nah left yard go nowhere. Because to me, nowhere no better than I am. This little island is a small place. And guess what? We can't just jump off of this little island and chuck off as we like. We don't have a boat. We don't have a plane. So all of it there together. So we have to learn how to live together and bury with differences, brother. Not everything you run go for you going and bam, 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 bam. A man dead. You have fire one time day after one person and 6 people dead. You know what I mean? Me know personally, you never feel good with yourself. You know, so you go for John Brown and kill a little baby. You think that one man feel good for you know, so a little 2-year-old dead after him do it, and a 9-month baby dead after him do it. We come to Jamaica. We are the greatest country on the planet Earth, bar none. We could get back to civility, brethren. We could get back to loving each other. Big Stone love everyone only know, my brother. Because we have experienced poverty. We know about going to school barefooted. We know about chink and kaya mattress. We know about not eating till 12 midnight. Sometimes we eat and sleep at the same time. We could get back to ourselves, fire. I'm going to love one another.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much, brethren, for having us on your program. And it's a pleasure sitting here with you for over half an hour. Me and my brethren Kool.
Blessing.
And speaking to you about the plight of our country. We're not here to sell our country back to the world. We're just
No.
for help.
Blessed man, I'm well happy if you know say on tune in and you know help me put this thing out there, because of course when I try work on it, I'm gonna try get more strength to put this thing together, you understand? And then here's come Big Stone and Kool and One Nation Together, All Island Peace Tour. And we just come to put this thing together, you understand? And work as a team to at least try to help the country, you understand? Because we can't just blame politics, police, bad man, criminal, gunman, whatsoever. We can't just blame them all. We need to come together and work as a team, work together. You understand? Teamwork make the dream work. So we need to put that together, you understand? And get back the country to a level where it's neutral enough then for a Jamaican safe to go outside and take a walk or anything like that. You understand? Because Big Stone already make a great point. You understand? What we are see, you understand, from the other side of the world, me they are Norway. You understand? We are far. And we are is like looking down. You understand? Past something that really small and a sink. And we need to try to bring it back up. We need to we need Jamaica because me never travel. Me travel a lot. Me can tell you me travel the whole Europe, but me never been to a country like Jamaica before. It's the best country we have, and we are destroyed. And we need to sit down and think about it and end this killing because this killing now really we do nothing for we. It only make things worse. And for the people them who really watch this video to the end, Vybz Studio talk from my heart, me beg you. You understand? To spread the words. Even if you can't press the button of share, talk to a friend, make a friend talk to a friend. You don't have to say this a come from Vybz Studio talk, but just spread the words. Not only from one nation. You understand? We need to spread the words. We just need this to get out there for people. You understand? To start work to get things back together in the country. You understand? This is not a like and share and comment video. This is a video where we need the message to get out there. You understand? We need to deliver this message to all Jamaican from all over the world. We need the country back. You understand? It go too far. The skilling thing I get out of hand and there is no point. So we are talk to all of the gunman them. Think about one or the road boy. There is no reason to kill off each other like that. And death is death. There is no coming back. You understand? And you kill one, someone else kill you, and then it carry on. Someone need to put a stop to this. One of the man them with the gun in them hand need to put a stop to this. Clive Lawrence with Vybz Studio talk, and yes, Big Stone and Kool. Glad for you. I'm happy for having you so today, and we can wall of meds, wall of vibes, and try to send something to the country. You understand? Cause we the far from it, we the outside, we safe, we nice. You understand? So. But at the same time, we don't want to see go down. We're not going to throw a stone behind we and say Jamaica done. We are going to try at least to spread the word. So, big up yourself, Big Stone. Big up yourself, Kool. And Vybz Studio talk. Happy for having you so today. And just give them a little piece out before on the cut out.
Yeah, like I said, just peace and love where you in Jamaica, brother. You can saltfish, the roast yam with saltfish, and the whole thing, the food nights here. Happy and saltfish and pear and sure. I want to hear man like the sweet reggae music. I want to
sweet Jamaica. Back to the sweet island. Back to the sweet Jamaica.
Nice see?
Yeah, man.
Nice, I don't think it's ray. But other than that, you can bear with difference. Jamaica nice.
Yeah, man. The party. The party land.
So much breakfast. That's why we are pleased tonight them to give me the support that we need. Every because I am sharp as iron. And that's why we sharpen up the breakfast by its show. And that's why we want the island to sharp up the one nation together, peace tour. I want to big up Trust FM Radio, ESP 889 on a shot to the world. Cool, where I said?
Well, there's nothing to say. I said it all. Now I'm not chill, but I don't want a real thing. Nothing nice. Check your little cat around the corner.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
Real.
bring out one nice little East Indian man over here. And
Yeah, for real.
I don't think they will love still.
Yes.
I don't think
For real.
more than any big old movie theater because it's down to earthness of this island where you can't get no it's down to earthness.
I want to say one more thing. You see the all-inclusive, I don't know who for idea it was. They bring all-inclusive come on Jamaica. But all-inclusive really seclude the people, lock out the people from the native. If you come on Jamaica, you with behind the four walls,
Yeah.
Yeah. And the people not earn. They're not earned. And just one set of people scrape up all the millions of dollars we are coming to Jamaica. And the native Jamaican with them art and craft and then this and that and then
Nice,
very
very
few,
chicken
very few
Nice,
people,
dance,
very few tourists I enjoy from a native perspective. See? So one love again and thanks for having us. Jamaica nice.
Bless up. I will soon meet again. Big Stone and Kool. There so with Vybz Studio talk today. And I tell the people them spread the words. Share if you don't want to share, comment, but we just need this message out there. You understand? Big up on yourself, Clive with Vybz Studio talk. Until next time, remember, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. For next time. So, big up.
Them say they go fight me like it alright, me like it alright. When them see me, them say Jesus Christ, me like it alright, me like it alright. Make bad mind them say they go fight. Me life nice, me a living on the fast life. You know your girl a give me be a face last night.